Milo was a humble home painter. Every day, he spent his time in his small workshop, taking painting orders for houses in the city. His life was not luxurious, but he loved his work. Wearing his signature deep red sweater, he wandered around looking for jobs, hoping that one day, luck would be on his side. One morning, Milo received a call from a new client. He never expected that the client would be Damon, a wealthy businessman who lived in a grand mansion in the heart of the city. When Milo arrived, he was stunned by the luxury of the house. Massive pillars, tall glass windows, and a vast, well-manicured garden greeted him at the entrance. A butler led him inside and escorted him to a spacious room with high ceilings. Damon gazed at Milo with a serious expression. "I want you to repaint the walls in this living room. Choose a color that is elegant and classic," Damon said, folding his arms. Milo nodded and immediately got to work. Carefully, he brushed his strokes, transforming the wall into a beautiful piece of art. As he was painting one side of the wall, his brush suddenly touched something unusual. A small crack in the wall opened slightly, revealing a gap. Curious, Milo carefully ran his fingers over the gap, and his eyes widened when he saw a golden shimmer inside. Gold bars. Milo froze. He knew that treasure did not belong to him. With a steadfast heart, he took some cement and skillfully sealed the crack, ensuring that it was no longer visible. He then continued his work as if nothing had happened. A few hours later, Damon returned to inspect Milo's work. He nodded in satisfaction at the beautifully painted wall. However, his gaze suddenly shifted to the spot where the crack had been. "You found something in that wall, didn't you?" Damon asked suddenly, his tone sharp. Milo swallowed hard, then nodded honestly. "Yes, I found gold inside. But I knew it wasn't mine, so I sealed it back up." Damon stared at Milo in silence. Then, the corner of his lips lifted slightly into a rare smile. "Honesty like this is hard to find," he said softly. A few days later, Milo received another call from Damon. But this time, it wasn't to paint his house. When Milo arrived at the given location, he was met with a large office building with his name displayed on a plaque at the front, Milo Art Studio. Damon stood there, looking at him with a satisfied expression. "I need someone I can trust to run this art studio. And I know you're the right person." Milo was stunned, his eyes wide with disbelief. "But, this is too much for me." Damon patted his shoulder. "You deserve it." From a simple house painter, Milo had now become the owner of a renowned art studio. And it was all thanks to one priceless virtue, his honesty.